This demo will show you how a vulnerability in a Snort intrusion prevention system can be exploited by attackers, using a fileless, in-memory method to sneak malicious code past conventional defenses and begin an attack kill chain. Snort typically sniffs network traffic and uses rule sets to block known malware. By exploiting a recently discovered buffer overflow vulnerability in Snort, attackers can take control of intrusion prevention systems, change blacklisted items from the Snort rule set, with the goal of sneaking malicious traffic past the defenses to attack downstream targets. The good news is that Virsec can detect this attack in real time and take multiple protection actions within milliseconds, restoring the tampered Snort rule sets and even terminating the attacker's network connection. Let's start the attack from our Kali box. We're going to run this script called attack snort. When we click enter, this will send malicious malformed packets into the network, and very quickly we can see that we have compromised the Snort server. That allows us to execute arbitrary code on this server. From here, I can find the rules folder in Snort. So, let's delete this rule set called badtraffic.rules, and when we relist the directory, you can see it's gone. Now, any malware documented in those rules will no longer be detected by Snort. Finally, we're going to run a utility called MimiPenguin, a credential dumping utility. This lets us see critical passwords for both Snort and other services on the box. So now we really own this box and could continue to modify any other information on this host. Now that you've seen the full attack, let's go back and turn on Virsec, so this attack will be nipped in the bud before damage is done. As a first line of defense, Virsec's file system monitoring can instantly detect the change to the Snort rules and restore them within milliseconds, frustrating the attacker and stopping the next steps in the kill chain. But Virsec goes further. Virsec can automatically cut off network access for the attacker. So let's go back to repeat the same steps. With Snort running and monitored by Virsec, let's go back to the Kali box and run the same Python command to try and compromise the host. Virsec instantly detects the attack, but this time, when we try to look at a directory on the Snort box, we get a broken pipe message. Behind the scenes, Virsec has instantly terminated the TCP connection of the attacker, stopping this attack in its tracks. Finally, let's look at Virsec's analytics. Even though we've stopped the attack, we'll still have collected precise forensics on exactly what the attacker attempted to do. Virsec can be used to protect your full application stack, from web to memory, as well as critical security applications like Snort. Virsec is unique in its ability to detect the most advanced zero-day and fileless attacks in real time and take a range of actions to instantly stop attacks before damage is done.